Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I have an awesome lightweight rear living fifth wheel for you. This is the 2024 Shasta Phoenix 30 RLS. I think you guys are gonna love it. The dry weight on this is just at around 9,000 pounds. So really versatile for a whole plethora of trucks. You don't have to buy a monster truck to pull around this fifth wheel, so that's pretty darn nice. But all the rest of the specifications, the length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, all that good stuff will be found down in the description of this video. And if you don't mind, take a moment to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out, and I'm really hustling to hit 40,000 subscribers here by the end of 2023. And if you are in the market for an RV and you want to get access to pricing that I'm not allowed posting up on here just due to some manufacturer advertising pricing rules, send me a text. I'd be happy to get you a price back, lickety split just like that. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Again, it's the 2024 Phoenix 30 RLS, and this has quickly become one of my favorite brands. I think the decor on it's awesome. I really like what they do with their weather package, so it's rated from 0 to 100 degrees. The lion's head and the Asdale, if you're not familiar with that, it's the composite panels, so it makes it a little bit more impervious to some of that water damage. You know, if you're ever gonna have an you might as well be in the RV that's a little bit more accommodating for that But right when you walk in, there's going to be 3 total slides. So you have one in the front with the closet. You have a big slide right here housing your entertainment and kind of your cooking center. And then right over here where we'll start the tour, you have another big super slide for your seating. You're also going to notice across the Phoenix line, no carpet. So that's really nice. It gives this really nice appearance, matches in and blends well with the floor. Pretty darn seamless. The floor also looks pretty darn nice. Actually, another thing that the opposing slides gets you is a ton of walk around room here around, you know, the island. And the island in itself is a pretty good selling feature. I think it's pretty darn fantastic. Now, as for slide height, I'm going to be 6 feet tall, or not going to be, I am 6 feet tall. You're probably looking at about 5'8", so that's really nice. You don't have to worry about bonking your head when you're coming in to sit down. Another thing that allows you to have is a little bit bigger windows, and all of the windows in the Shasta are going to open up for a really nice cross breeze. Even the bigger one in the back, which is nice, but they're all also going to be tinted, and they feature the old Dracula shades. So you block out the sun, keep some nosy eyes out, help regulate that temperature, you know, when you're not in the coach. But again, I can't stress enough, they all open up. So that is awesome. So right here, you have a table for 4. Sit down, have some dinner, play some cards. Just a great little place where you can catch a good view and enjoy a little bit of downtime. And then as we're moving over, you see you have your theater seating, and it's going to be a manual flip up, so there's a little plastic pull that you do that, and they're the quick recline, so instead of sitting up kind of like that, they'll lay nice and flat. Really great for sleeping if you're someone that likes to sleep more in a recliner. I've taken naps in many just like this. The Thomas Paines are very comfortable, but it's also going to feature heat, a light up mode for some accent lighting, and then a massage mode, so it's really comfortable. You'll also see you have the 4 cup holders too, which is nice, and a little flip up for some of your remotes. Above it, you're also going to get, you know, some overhead storage. You also get the glass inserts. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. But right across from the recliner, and you see I'm sitting on the far side. Pretty darn comfortable. I'm a bigger dude, so that works out. But it's right across from your TV, and you can also see the island doesn't intrude on your view too, which is nice. So this is going to be the view you're going to see, you know, from that recliner. So right back here, you see your sofa. You got the 3 different sections on that. So what that's going to indicate is that's going to be a full queen size sleeper sofa. So you pull out, it's going to butt up almost against this island with just enough squeak through room to get through, help you make the bed and things of that nature. So even though this is predominantly a couples coach, you do get the ability to sleep a couple extra folks here, you know, as you please. Maybe that funkle that had a couple too many beers, or a couple grandkids that come with you. On both sides as well, places to store a couple items, and then outlets. So both sides are going to have a USB and universal C and 2 outlets. So that is pretty darn snazzy. Window, window, window. This back one's going to be an emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. And again, you have more overhead storage, and again, with that black glass insert. I just think that looks really nice. Gives it kind of a nice little, I don't know, little feng shui to it. I think it's pretty cool. So, mid-profile unit, meaning that it's going to cut down on weight by sloping down a little bit. So this side right here The head height drops down a little bit. Again, 6 feet tall. You still have plenty of room, probably about 6'8" right here. But at the front, when you're walking in, look how much that opens up. So I'm full arm right there, and I've got average size arms for a 6-foot man, and you're good to go. You also see you get 2 ACs, so one here and one in the bedroom, and it's all going to be on that H-track system, so it blows nice and evenly if you want it to. Or if you want to hog all the AC into this room, you simply just open up this dump valve and release it all into the movie room, or you can close it up and allow it to evenly distribute itself. This other slide right here is going to start on this side with your RCA TV. You can put that on an angle whichever way you choose. So if you're sitting down on the couch, angle it this way. If you're at the recliners, keep it where it is. A little bit of countertop space with the place that feeds through for your wires. You also get your Furrion soundbar, so the HDMI, USB with zones 1 and 2. So that's going to be inside and outside, so you can play music on both sides. Little opening there, and then your gray stone electric fireplace. That is really nice. Not only does it look cool, it's got a couple different coloring modes. You know, your white, your orange, your blue, and what am I forgetting? White, orange, gray, blue, and a red. But it also puts out 5,100 BTUs of heat. So it heats up 500 square feet of RV. This is going to be, you know, well under 400 square feet. So in an RV this size, it'll heat up the entirety of this room, absolutely no problem. And it'll even push further up into your bedroom if you have proper air circulation. Keep moving along here. You're going to notice you get a lot of countertop space and a lot of drawers. So I like seeing that. You got the old trash bin. Then you're going to get 4 of these. Oh, I wonder what that's for. Let's take a look here. I guess it's extra cutting boards there for the sinks. That's pretty cool. Haven't seen that one before. Your high point microwave. Plenty of storage. The countertop is going to be that kind of that hard veneer plastic, you know, type material. So that's going to be nice, keeping cost and weight down instead of doing that Corian. You're also going to see you have another window right there, hopefully for a good view. The Furrion hood that has a fan and a light. A little bit more storage there. And then you're also going to have your Greystone oven with the 3 stovetop burner that we got kind of in travel mode with that plastic still there. Bigger oven than most, so that's nice. You can cook up some of those fancy Cornish hens that my mama used to cook. Those things are delicious. Shout out to you, mama. 12-volt Everchill refrigerator. So what I like about the 12-volt is it'll run off of solar. It'll run off your truck when you're driving down the road. Of course, shore power. But it's just like the one inside your home. It just runs off a little bit different power. So you don't have to worry about outside forces heating it up like you would with that gas and electric. So although the gas and electric runs off 2 different forms, you know, you don't have to worry about when the sun's beating down, you know, on one side. Really great size pantry, so you can pack away a week's worth of food, absolutely no problem. Or maybe during winter, you know, you can use this for your stowaway items. And I like how they even included a little outlet right there. So maybe you want to put, you know, something that you're charging up, maybe like a Keurig or a blender or whatever you want. If you're going to put it in the pantry for some reason, you can. And even here, they have that glass paneling just to match it up with the rest of the RV. So let's back it up before we get over to that counter. This is going to be your island, and it's elongated and open. So I love seeing that. You get the 2 stools. It also looks really nice with that kind of cross pattern there on the edge. I think it just looks really sharp, but you can play some campground games here or lay out kind of a buffet style dinner. There's a lot of good space that you can use for functional, you know, kind of eating, I suppose. Whatever that thing is called, it's looking really nice. You got some lights beaming down on you. But then you have your high-rise faucet right here, and it's all going to be stainless steel, so it looks really sharp. Use those bad boys as cutting boards. But you have your single stainless steel undermounted bowl, and you can see it is very large, so you can get all your dishes done. And then underneath here, really clean-cut storage and access to your plumbing there as well. So this right here would be kind of like a junk drawer for me, but you're going to get 2 of these. I got my camera gear right in there, but you have another set of outlets and a little clicker light that you can turn on or off. But this is where I would set up, you know, that Keurig or that blender. You also get some good overhead storage too that is pretty darn deep. I mean, these are going to be your lighting controls for a lot of the RV as well. That little black box, that's going to be your fuse box. So if something isn't working, make sure to check that first. So right next to the entrance, right as you walk in, this is the first thing that you're going to see. You have your tank heater, so your fresh tank and your waste tank, that's going to go back to the added insulation, that 0 to 100 type package. So when it starts getting chilly and you think things can get frozen, go ahead and flip these on. They're 12-volt heating pads that are on the tanks, so that way you can camp earlier or later into the season. Water pump, exterior lights, let's go ahead and turn those on. Entry, awning extension, and then all your slide controls, along with some areas where you can see your tank fill. So, you know, black tank, empty low, black tank 2, all that good stuff. You're also going to see you have a thermostat, so the Furrion system right here. You know, this is going to be your zone 1, there's zone 2 in the bedroom. But you can go ahead and, you know, set the temperature. As you can see, it's 87. Your boy's sweating. Bathroom's going to have dual entry, and I like how they did that so that could allow bigger closet space. So you're going to see you get an actual porcelain sink, which is a big time bonus. You also get a little bit of storage, again, and access to your plumbing. A little bit more storage over here. Just enough countertop space to put maybe a soap and a couple, you know, toothbrushes or something like that out. You also got a mirror to check out the old bowling gun, baby. And then you have the corner radius shower as well. Not a huge fan of the corner radius shower, but this one is a pretty good size. So you can get through nice and easy. But again, I'm 6 feet tall, 300 pounds, and you can see I've got enough room to still move around and take a fully functional shower. So that is great. Then you got a little skylight there to help get a little bit more natural lighting. Then you have another one right here with a little fan to help circulate some of that air. Little octopus doodad just waiting for you to hang up a towel. There's going to be the other, this is the Furrion system. So gas water heater, it's the on-demand tankless hot water heater, so that is great. It's pretty much endless heat, and it goes really quickly as well. The old porcelain foot flush throne. So if you're a bigger person, you're definitely going to appreciate that. But you also get just enough room to sit down. You know, when you close the door, it could be a little cramped on this side, but it's nothing that you can't get past. But entry here into the bedroom, and now entry here into the bedroom. And as you walk in, you're going to see emergency exit, pull, push, and plop. Another window right over there that opens up for a great cross breeze. You get some lights that I didn't turn on with some overhead storage, but a full queen-size bed with some storage there underneath as well. And that is definitely different too, the way that they did that. You got a place maybe where you can put some shoes. And then over here, you get a little dresser cabinet. You know, maybe fill that up with your socks or boxers or, you know, whatever you're doing. There's going to be that other AC, and again, if you want to cool down the bedroom, you know, hog all that AC, open it up, dump valve right into here. Both sides of the bed will also have outlets, and this side's got universal C and USB charger. But then you also have cubbies, so you can definitely set up your CPAP. And over this side is going to be just a little bit larger. But this is something that I love. They did the closet on the slide, which is pretty darn neat. You also have the mirror, but look at this. I mean, you can pack a week's worth of clothes, absolutely no problem in this. 2 dresser drawers right there. And then another pretty good closet space right here. But I like it. I'll tell you, I've been selling RVs for about 11 years, and the Shasta is growing on me pretty darn good. I think the bang for the buck is really there. The brand is not very expensive, but it does have a lot of features, and you can use it longer than most too. So as far as in this price segment, it's really blown away a lot of the stuff that I've sold over those, you know, over that decade. But if you don't mind, if you've made it this far, hit that like and subscribe button for me. Again, this is the 2024 Phoenix 30 RLS. Now let's go ahead and head outside, show you what she's all about. And again, just in case you forgot, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be found down in the description of this video, along with my contact information. So if you need some help, use me. That's what I'm here for. That's why I make these videos. This right here is going to be your 2 marine grade outside speakers. That's going to be your zone 2. You got the awning with the LED lights they're running underneath. Propane behind this door. You get the slam latch doors. Pretty good storage, pass-through storage going through here, which is always a perk. It also shows off that aluminum construction. You're also going to see no exposed wood too, which goes into some of that more deeper season camping. You also get 2 outlets, and then this is pretty interesting as well. Something you don't see in a lot of campers this price point is the prep for the Furrion observation camera system. So you can run the 3-camera safety system off of this, and it's already pre-prepped for it. The Lippert solid step above steps that flip right up into the door with the weather strips, so it's nicer for inclement weather or maybe somebody that doesn't want to get on those bouncy aluminum steps. Dual axle. And then right under here is should be at least, yep, there you go. You got your propane, and then you see your spare tire, and of course your stabilizing jacks. You got your ladder with a 250-pound load capacity to get on top of your roof, which is going to be fully walkable. Check your seals, check your slides, do all the maintenance that you need. And if you would like to, all of these slides are going to be eligible for a slide topper. A slide topper is a piece of awning that goes from here to here that really protects your slide while you don't have to think about it. If you're going to get a leak, it usually comes from the slide because you have a bonehead moment. You know, you leave a tree branch on there, pull that slide in, it punctures that seal, and then, you know, you're going to have a bad time. So you can either get on top, brush it off each time, or you kind of pay to play and, you know, avoid that whole situation. This is going to be your hitch, 300-pound weight capacity. So go ahead and put your bike rack, put some extra storage. That little black box is where you're prepped up for a rear observation camera, so that way you can see what's going on behind you while you're driving down the road. The stabilizers are going to be the electric stabilizers, so right here, extend and retract. So instead of charging you know, an extra 5, 6, 7 grand for auto leveling, they went ahead and put on the kind of manual electric stabilizing jacks, I'd say, with the light switch, but one up in here, one up in the front. Takes you 30 seconds and you're done. Fully enclosed and heated underbelly, and this is going to be your drain outlet, so your sewer connection is going to be right there, but that's where you can see that it is fully and enclosed. You got heat pumping down in there, and then don't forget about those tank heaters. This is the Furrion on-demand hot water heater. Great feature to have. A lot of the industry is going this way, and if they haven't, they will, because so many people want it the second they start using it. Black tank flush, basically a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. You got your city water connection, and then where you plug in the unit, so this is going to be your 50 amps. Again, prepped for the Furrion observation camera, and then you have your outside shower there as well. Winterization, fresh tank override is all going to be right here, along with your cable, satellite, and all that good stuff. The other propane bottle, right there is going to be that dry weight. Like I told you, 9,000 pounds. How incredible is that? Then landing control legs, bada bing, bada boom. And then when you open it up, you got the classic front setup with a whole bunch of extra storage. And then, of course, you got your battery. And your Lippert, the dual motor Centrum's, what do they call that? Velocity slide controller. So that's your slide controller if you ever need to override that. 15.5 for the tongue. So overkill, but it's great to have. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope you stick around for some future content. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2024 Shasta Phoenix 30 RLS. Have a good night. See ya.